Welcome everyone to Sip and Chat. I want to thank you again for another episode of Sip and Chat. And what we do is sip and chat. So we have a few people here tonight, which is new. Simone, where are you calling? Where you come videoing from?
I'm videoing from Linstead area in St. Catherine, Jamaica.
Awesome. And we also have Deja here as well. Deja, where are you from?
I'm in Tampa right now.
All right, and that's Tampa, Florida. Right. You know, as long as you are in a relationship, in-laws can get involved. But I'm not saying they should. However, so now we're discussing what in-laws, if there's a good or bad ways. It doesn't matter what your experience is having any former in-law. It can be mother-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law. Is it a good experience, bad experience? Anybody can talk. Take the floor.
Well, for me, in-law is one of the worst experience ever. Mother-in-law, brother-in-law, they're not nice.
Your brother-in-law?
Mother-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law.
One of the worst
people them ever in my life.
Are you still with that man?
No.
Okay.
Yes, we separated about 9 years now.
Okay. Do you have kids with him?
Yes, 2.
So he's still in your life to some point?
Not really. No, not really.
No? Oh, he's one of those men that if he's not with you, I'm not doing?
No, I have to take him to the family court and he's doing what the court requests him to do.
Okay.
Yes.
Sometimes we have to do that, we have to ring them on. But
yes.
What experience did you had with your in-laws that turn you off big time?
Well, they didn't like me. They didn't like me because I was way too younger than him. I was 30 years younger than him. So probably they think that it was something I was looking,
Really?
know? Yes. So they didn't like me at all.
And did you know that before you got married?
No, I didn't really know that. It's just because they were living overseas, and when they came to Jamaica and we met, I can see on their impression that they're not into me because of the age difference. You understand?
Okay.
So after we get married, it didn't last too long.
How soon you guys got married?
We got married about 6 months after.
After the dating?
So he used to come like once every month or every other month because he works with the airline. You understand?
Okay.
Yes. And then after we get married now, he take my documents and was going to put in our papers for me to come to the States. And my in-laws, that's his sisters, tell him not to do it. And he said he's going to listen to them and don't do it. So, yes, those are some stuff that.
But you're his wife.
Yes.
Why would you listen to your family member when this is your wife?
Yes, them tell him not to send for me and the kids. Yes. At that time I did have the first one, I never have the second one yet. And he believed them and he do whatever they said. So I see that it wasn't working out, so I decided to end the relationship with him. And he tell a lot of lies on me, like he was the last time he went to the police station and he said that I am trying to molest my own children. And if it wasn't the children that defend me, I would go to prison. Yes, even the children.
He said that?
Even the children's advocate went to the school where the children was attending. That's in Manchester, because they were living with him at that time.
Right.
And the children tell them that nothing like that. If it wasn't that, maybe I wouldn't be talking to you at this moment. Yes, he do me a lot of.
Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
Yes.
And expect from a man. Normally,
when I call
woman
them,
will be the one that
when I
makes
call
them.
his sister-in-law and tell him if she can't talk to him, she tell me to get off her phone. You understand? So, not a good experience.
So I know you say he was 30 years older, and they're acting this way to you when he should be the one that we're watching because of the fact that that he's way older, way mature. You know, you are much younger. You wouldn't know what to plan or what to do. And no woman now use her man and have kids with them. If you're gonna plan to use a man, you're not gonna give them no kids.
Same way. Yes.
But that's all more like jealousy.
Yes.
Was he always happy when he's around you or anything like that?
Yes, when he come man around me, he's always happy.
Maybe then that's never life for say happiness. Does these sisters and brothers and they have a relationship of their own?
Yes, they have a relationship of their own.
Married?
Yes.
So with him saying that to the police now, you know, what did his mother?
No, his mother died a long time ago. Before I know.
Okay, so it was mostly the sister and the brother that was getting involved.
Yes.
Right. Deja, you have anything to say pertaining to that? We are experiencing in-laws.
Well, to speak to that situation, I've seen island men do that. They go to they go to Haiti or they go to Jamaica and they get women and they have children by them, and then they take the kids' information and they file the kids on their taxes. Eventually they'll bring the kids, but they never have any intentions of bringing the woman. And the fact that he's so much older, he might have just been manipulating the situation from the beginning.
They have their plans and them, you know, motive of doing things and stuff, which is not a good thing to do because that's basically using people and being manipulated. But my thing, I had in-laws and I have in-laws and I can't say my experience, and I'm going to talk about my present relationship right now. I can't talk about any bad really experience from my in-laws when it comes to my significant other, my husband's family. And when I said family, I'm talking about mother side and father side. I was loved, beloved, feel loved, welcome, you know, especially when it comes to his mother. To me, I think his mother more pick up for me than him. It more seems like I am the daughter and he's just the in-law, you know. When it comes to her, she don't give her son right, which me not thinking right neither. But
because a lot of moms, their son is always right. That's good.
Right. And it's our one son. So you expect that to happen because a lot of times when females date guys and their one son, it's kind of more problem because that mother want that son, not wanting in any sexual way, you know what I mean? But give mommy attention, you know, you're my one son. But honestly, I can't knock her. His stepmother, I can't knock her as well. Honestly, we had took a break. And it's always a break. I came to America and he was in Jamaica. You know, man, we know them must say people. Them just pretend, but which is natural because I made America for much years and him did it. But his stepmother wouldn't even allow another female to come there. She wouldn't tell me, but she would not allow it. You know what I'm saying? Even though I am here as well. Is father also show me welcome. So I don't really, and even like I said, I'm talking about this relationship, but my past relationships, I never had I never had anyone show me any bad. A lie. That's a lie. I just remember my daughter, Tasia father brother. He wasn't good. He tried every way to poison our relationship. And his poison was jealousy. Jealousy of thinking I'm taking his brother away, which if your brother reaches a certain age, it's time for him to go. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? So that was my only negative experience, but it wasn't nothing negative 100%. It was more like, man, you know, not yet. Let me build my family first and then you can build yours. So it was more like that with him. But other than that, I never had any bad experience with in-laws. I never which I thank God. And like I said, my relationship with my husband right now, I never had, I don't know if any of his family member dislike me. If they do, I don't know, because that's not what I see. And, you know, people can play hypocrite. But sometimes you can feel the energy, you know, of that person to know how you feel. And I never had any bad experience really about in-laws.
I had one bad experience. I don't know. It's like in the midst of we're in and out, or I don't know what we're gonna do. That his mom actually lived with us, and she is like heavy, and she's difficult for her to get around. So I have to help her. So that experience wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible. She didn't treat me bad. She wasn't nasty to me.
That's
you know,
good.
She was good to me, yeah. And but one relationship I had, and I lived with him also. His mom was a mom that really didn't do for him when he was a kid. Like she neglected all of her kids, and she would kind of like choose men over her kids. And they were raised by the grandmom, the great grandmom first, then the grandmom. But when I came into his life, and I come in to be a man's piece, but to be a woman. I'm going to change some things around. I'm going to shake some things up. You're living by yourself, but this house is not going to look, you know. So when she came around, she would like come in the house. Oh, where's your mail? Let me see your mail. Like very aggressive, she was like, I don't know who this girl thinks she is, and asking, because he had a son, he was a single dad, asking a son, how is she? Did she hit you? Did she whoop you? Like really aggressive lady.
Yeah.
One day my car got broke first, my total. Then his car went out, like maybe like a month later. So we were like, I was walking to pick him up from daycare. It was like a lot. So his mom, she said we can hold her car for a week. We can, wash clothes, run errands, whatever.
Right.
For a week. Try to find a car. So I think we held it for 2 weeks, but it was me primarily that was driving, because he worked as a technician for Spectrum. So he had his truck,
Right.
And so I did a lot of driving. So, because I'm trying to handle business. I don't have a car. I need to get my business done. So me and my mom, we joke around, we try to find, like other cars, the dealers, blah, blah, blah. And she had some stuff in her trunk. She had like clothes or something in her trunk or whatever. And I went to go put clothes in the trunk. She got stuff in there. So no problem. I don't bother it. I leave it. I use her back seat. And she had a 2-door car. After I wash everything, I give her a car back. All of a sudden, she calls back and she says some of her belongings are stolen out of the trunk. I stole her clothes and a pair of her shoes. Where the hell am I put it?
Who want those for? We
Just
don't wear people clothes.
She lives in Sanford. You know how far Sanford is from Orlando. She drove to Sanford, dropped us off, then she drove back to Sanford. She claims she noticed that when she got back to Sanford, so she drove back to Orlando from Sanford, bust in the door of the house, and was like, "You stole my shit, la la la," made this big old deal.
No, she did not.
At this point, I'm crying, because it's like, I can't prove that I didn't take it. Like, I did not take your stuff, lady. Like, I didn't touch anything. Anything that's supposed to be there was there. So I look in the trunk. I noticed that the shoes that she's talking about, not the clothes, but I didn't go to the basket. The shoes she's talking about, I saw them. But when I went to the trunk, they weren't there. So I'm like, did somebody steal this stuff? And then I thought to myself, no, this lady is lying.
Yes.
And about after she blew up so bad, like finally he was like, you can leave and never come back to my house. Never come back to my house. Like, you are not going to disrespect her. You are not about to try to put your hand. She was trying to do it, like trying to make it seem like I did something to her so that he would leave me.
Right.
But he wouldn't.
That's terrible.
And about 6 months later, Talia, she comes and says, I found this stuff. But how could you have found something that I know was
all
actually-
of a sudden that you never, yeah, unless she didn't know where she put herself or she's trying to start drama. She wanted to start drama.
Yeah. Boy, she took it out of the truck, act like it was gone, and then all of a sudden said she found it. She lied.